ladies and gentlemen, my name is AwesomeDemon, and welcome back to Random Wednesday videos. Now, I am extremely tired because I haven't slept all night. It's 6 in the morning. I haven't been able to sleep all night because, well, it's fucking hot and hypersensitivity doesn't go well with heat. Oh, sweat, really, but whatever. That's beside the point. The point is, I am really tired, so if I'm slow or sluggish in words and pretty much everything else, I am sorry, but I hope you can forgive me because I am extremely tired, but I just can't sleep. But luckily, in 3 to 4 hours, I'll be able to sleep. Just like that, because then I'd been awake for roughly 22 hours, and yay. And now I'm actually able to sleep. Now, this game is called Moonlighter. What it is you're a merchant, you have your own store, and you go into a dungeon, try to, or kill, guardians, whatever. Guards. Teleport out if you think you can't do. Let's just get into it. And as you can see by this save, I played already quite a lot. But what those two symbols mean there is I've defeated 2 of the 4 guardians. Like, I've completed the first 2 dungeons, and I'm on to the 3rd. I've gotten to the second floor of the 3rd, or to the second boss of the 3rd dungeon. So yeah, all of that just did. I was actually quite fast, I want to say. Yeah, I have not completed this game quite yet, and it's recommended you play on hard. Original difficulty level created by the developers. Recommended for most players. Normal for players who want to focus on the story, and very hard for players who want a combat challenge. Also, one of my nostrils is like, it's I can't breathe out of one of my nostrils, so it's really annoying right now. And it's been like that all night. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this thingy. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon, a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. This they named Runoka. That's us, by the way. Among the settlers, 2 groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter, long dreaming of opening the mysterious 5th door of the dungeons. And, long dreaming of, whatever. So yeah, that's us. And heroes are the idiots who are adrenaline junkies and just wanna do it for the thrill of it. And merchants are the cowards who go in just to get rare stuff to then take back out. So yeah. Okie dokie. And yeah. It just hits basic controls. I changed the controls slightly just so they work better with me. Otherwise, you only like supposed to use the keyboard, and it's like J, K, and L are for attacking and stuff. But I made it so mouse wheel is scroll, and primary and second attack is the mouse buttons. Dodge using space. You can dodge over holes. Yeah. You can dodge through enemies. And you can dodge through shards. Basically, you're invincible while dodging. And we start out with a broom. Charge attack. Hell yeah. And charge. Oh boy. And eat to drink health potion, which we don't need right now. And whee! Ow. There we go. And yeah, you can destroy pots for the occasional item enemies drop items, and you can find items in chests. And yeah. Then later on you'll have to sell these items. Oh shit. Yeah. We're supposed to die here, I know that. Yeah. Or at least I think we're supposed to die here. Because the minions are endless. Or enemies are endless. Yeah. Those with the that shot things at us with the shields, we can only attack them from behind, so they're pretty annoying. And I have trouble with them even, yeah, like, I still have trouble with them, even though I've completed that dungeon. This old man finds us. Sinan, what a sorry looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. So he basically worries about us all the fucking time. There's not a single moment when he doesn't worry about us. Because we're basically just a kid to him, and yeah, no, that's pretty much it. We're doing stupid shit. This is our shop and our home. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. That's all. Dungeon thing. Actually, that's the 5th dungeon where you need to complete all 4 dungeons to unlock a key. Every time you complete a dungeon, you unlock it by killing the guardian that's on the 3rd floor of every dungeon. There's no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. And we wake up. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Well, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter, which is what our shop is called. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this 5th dungeon nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for creature's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Shh. Couldn't help it. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. An old man with a beard saying it's dangerous to go alone, take this, and giving us a weapon. Where have I seen that before? Now then, get up. You are wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the... get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many years ago. Sorry, it's kind of killing my voice, and as I said, I'm fucking tired, so it doesn't really help. I don't think I can keep doing that voice. Whew. But yeah, I'm basically at that point in the other save where I earned 500,000 every time I open the shop. And I'll still have things left over to sell. But the shop isn't open for long enough to sell it. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of 2 things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in. I really want to change these because that is way too low. I think it's like 300 something that I can get for just one of those. So yeah. But we need to open the shop. Come now, my friends. And yay, happy. No, it's just 100. Maybe it's 110. I can't fucking remember. There's a wiki for this game, and on the wiki they even show how much money you can get for each item. Yeah. It's really good. I use constantly just to sell items because it really helps you earn a lot of money. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customer's expression. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. Yeah, but I really want to change that 170 to 110. And it's way too much, I know. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. Honestly, I just charged the standard rate for everything. Because I don't really give a shit. I earn enough money just charging the standard rate of money for everything, even if it's in high demand. If it's in low demand, I need to charge a bit lower because, well, otherwise it'll just be overpriced. But if it's in high demand, I just still charge the same price as if it was just normal demand. So yeah, take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. Yeah, and 100 neutral, yeah, whatever. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. At best head off, you will pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far, and use that pendant, boy. Yeah, buddy. Come on, I just want... Go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. Oh, I can't even go in. So yeah, now we have sword. Oh, and we can get the small minions too to follow us. So yeah, that's nice. They just help out a bit. And I recently got a really powerful one, which every couple of kills I restore a bit of health. Really fucking good. So, we go into the first dungeon. Hell yeah. And... yeah, so you just kill monsters. I think all weapons have like 3 attack combo. 1, 2, and then 3. The third one always deals critical, I want to say it is. It deals double damage, so yeah, it's critical. These, they don't have shields, so they can take damage from the front. Though yeah, those with shields you need to attack from behind. Oh yeah. And this thing, it just shoots. It can even turn depending on the direction you're standing in from it. And these just slimes, which give you jelly. Yeah, that's nice. Also, if you see one of these holes just anywhere have a shine to them, you'll easily be able to notice it. Then just constantly walk towards the hole and you will fall down it. The reason for this is there's a secret. You just need to fall down any of the holes in the room with the glimmer stuff, but yeah. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from a strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map diagram. Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy. Said, "Oh, crazy Pete, done gone. lost his marbles. So this is old Pete that we were just told about. But I was right! Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. Well, there's no smell since you're just a skeleton now. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Renoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. And Big Boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuff. Ah, Big Boss gonna be so upset with little me. And that's the diagram. Every boss has its own key and they all are needed for the dungeon, the big 5th dungeon. Yay, items, yeah. I know. So sadly we can't go into the other rooms which we didn't enter because it forces us into this room and forces us to teleport. But it costs money to teleport, 200 on this first floor of the first dungeon. The money will go up by each floor, and when you go to the next dungeon it'll cost even more, and then even more per floor, so yeah. Okay, go to town. Because it's the only place we can go to. I am really tired and really trying to keep my eyes open. Not gonna lie. But I wanted to record this video before I got too tired and was unable to, well, record it before it got too late and I wouldn't be able to really record because I also need to edit the video today, which I hope I can do after I've slept a little. Right, continuing on. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use a pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeon? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See? This is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golden Dungeon. And look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some starter capital first. It would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Nice indeed. And there's one particular guy I need. So this is the town board thing. You click it and you can either open up to town or your shop. This is where you can upgrade your own shop and upgrade things for your shop. I would highly recommend getting the cash registers and the bed first and foremost. Cash register is so you earn more money because they tip you 10%, 20% and 40% for each item. Currently on my other playthrough of this game, I have 210% money, or I gained 210% money. So 100% from, well, what I sell, and then plus another 110%. So I'm a little over doubling the fucking cash I get. And it's fucking nice. I get 500,000 just from one day of selling items. And this bed, this level 1 bed, comfy bed, will give you 100 extra health, which once it's gone you can't get it back until you exit the dungeon and can go back in. This gives you 250 extra health and one shield. A shield can block any amount of damage once before it's gone. And this last bed gives 3 shields. So it's really fucking good. Oh yeah, town. Yeah, the wooden head is nice. You can buy potions from her and enchant your armor to make it stronger. I would recommend getting the forge first, though. But we need 500 coin for that. So, yay. Okay, let's go in here. Now, if only I could fucking remember what shit was actually worth. Okay, shit. Oh, fuck. I think that was like 500 and... Oh, 500. Okay, let's go with that. 500. 500. 250. And this is the only 4 spaces I have for now. Later on you can unlock way more space to sell items on. Yeah, I know. Good, let's go to sleep. Good, it's January 3rd in the game. Also, this line up here, as you can see, anything you have in this line you will keep even if you die in dungeon. So anything that's up here you should prioritize having it be valuable items or items you really need for crafting better weapons and armor later on. So I recommend you put that up there and have everything else just down here, because when you die you lose anything that's in these 3 rows. But you keep everything that's in this 1 row. And you keep your armor and everything over here, so yeah. But you lose everything in these 3 rows. So if you have to die, make sure you have the valuable stuff up here, or the stuff you need. Otherwise you will really regret it. I've done it a couple of times and really regretted it. So, I really hope this one thing just sells just so, well, I have the money to buy both shops. 110, come on. Hell yeah. It'll automatically update down there. Oh, okay, so you don't like it being 500. How about 250? And if there's... Ooh, really? And if there's already... what's it called? A number there, so before it was 100, it'll automatically update to the highest value there is. You sold it for. On neutral popularity. If it's on high or low popularity, it won't change anything at all. So just be wary of that. And let's sell this one too. Oh right, we need to change this too, I think. For 40 maybe? No, because it was small, so... 330, let's go with that. And this one... 250. I really can't remember what it's actually worth, and I don't want to alt-tab out just to go on the wiki and check. Okay, and we're about to finish off. Just sold the last thing right there, and... well... didn't sell it for quite as little as I probably should have. And here you can see popularity of shit. Whatever. When you're done, when the day is over, you don't have any more shit to sell and you close the shop, you get a report of everything you sold and how much it was in total. 2,252. Nice. Now, let's get out of here. And... town. I need this dude. So, this builder, he will then build the forge. And now I can have weapons and shit like that. And I'll also build the Toddy. Good, let's check out this dude. Yeah, my name is Andre, Forge Master, I don't give a shit. So, in here you can build armor with the first stuff here, and you can add stuff to your wish list, which just means that all the items required to make it will be marked for you when you go into the dungeon. so you don't sell it and you know what to pick up if you want to make it. Honestly, my build is this thing, this helmet thingy, bandana, whatever. It gives 8 speed. I then let's see. I then took this chest piece here. It gives 50 health, that gives 30 health per place, but plus 8 speed. And then I took these boots, which is just standard. Has more health than the speedy ones, but less health than the slow ones. So yeah, that's just the balance. And I've just marked all 3 of those for my wish list. Next up, I don't want this sword and shield, honestly. Instead, I would highly recommend these big swords, because they are fucking powerful. And no, I'm not kidding, they are. Because using your secondary attack with this sword, you have to charge it for a bit and then let go, and it does a spin move. You are invulnerable while spinning. It's fucking OP, and you can hit enemies 3 to 4 times while spinning too if you're in the right position. So yeah, it's really good. And then I also have the bow. Do that, and I have this elemental bow. So as you can see, there's 2 rows. One is just pure damage, and the other gives less damage but has special effects. This first one stuns, then poison, then sets enemies ablaze, and then I don't know with that last one because I haven't gotten any of it yet. But with the big swords, I would highly recommend getting the top one because you don't need the elemental stuff. What you need to focus on is damage with this big sword. So you just need to get the top row, because the more damage it deals, the better when you do the swing attack, and it hits multiple times. It's so fucking OP. Seriously, it is. So, let's go into the dungeon one more time. And I've been into this dungeon too, also forest dungeon. Dungeon available to heroes, not recommended for merchants. I'm a merchant, so meaning it's not recommended, but you can still go in there at your own risk. And this desert dungeon, which is the one I'm at, only for heroes. Yeah. This one, golden dungeon. Dungeon available to merchants and heroes, because it's the easiest one. And this last one, tech dungeon, no entry. Just don't even go in there. Okay. So, let's go in here. And it's always a good idea to have money on you. Even when you get to the later stages, because there's a special pendant you can get, or you get later on. As you see this space down here, there's one right below me right here. It's for a different pendant that costs, like, I think 10 times as much as this normal pendant, but it allows you to come back to the spot where you used it. Enemies will respawn, just won't have new stuff in it. They'll just be empty if you emptied them out, but you'll also be able to see the whole entire map. It's pretty damn good. Hey, cunt! Give me my stuff back. And do that. Always good idea to attack those from the side. Like that. Ah, fuck. Okay, the big slimes you should be careful of because they can grab a hold of you. Like that. You can't do anything and other enemies will just start slapping you around. And deal a lot of damage to you. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop it! There we go. They are so annoying. Even in the desert dungeon, they're still annoying. Like, I played it for 8 hours and 5 minutes. They're still just as annoying as ever. They don't stop being annoying just because you get better at the game. No. They keep being annoying because there's not really anything you can do to being grabbed by them. Okay, so this is a chest. In chest, you can find pretty much any materials you'll be able to find throughout the dungeon. The high level chest there's 3 different, or well actually 4 different level chests. There's like the standard like copper bronze chest or whatever, there's an iron chest, and then there's a gold chest. And it goes in that order. And then there's also a special like red runic chest, which just has the best possible items you can find chests. I am assuming, I don't know, those are the only chests I've found besides one in the secret area. Which if you do find a secret area with just a chest in the middle, do not put anything in it until you finish that floor. Once you finish the floor, go back to the chest and dump all of your shit into it. It teleports your shit back home to your base. And you have a free inventory too when you go to the next floor. Pretty damn handy. So, these, in these chests, what you will see 99% of the time is all of the artifacts. All of these things are called artifacts. And these artifacts, they have an artifact thing on them. A curse, pretty much. And this curse that this thing here has means it can only be placed in the top and bottom row, and the other one is one side and the other. And yeah, they cannot be placed anywhere else but those spaces. Oh yeah. And take off that. Oh yeah. It's always good to destroy all the jars you see, since you can find any materials in them, honestly. Ow. You can't. And no materials, damn. And was there any glimmer? No. Glimmer, shiny stuff. Once you see it, you'll know exactly what I mean. So yeah, I hope I can find it in this video just so you can see it. Okay, come on, everyone, group up. Ah, fuck, I fell down. Oh, damn it, no, fuck you, you can't. Oh, good. It didn't grab me a second time. Fuck this line, seriously. Heal again, I shouldn't have used the healing potion right there. This is a healing fountain. It cannot heal you unlimitedly. It has a certain amount of healing potential. Why do our tools keep disappearing? This is just more story related, honestly. And this is the boss room. Ah, fuck. Each boss has, from what I've seen, 2 different attacks. This boss either has the melee thing there or the big frozen area you saw. Those are the only 2 attacks it has. Ah, I see. We didn't quite finish this floor. But yeah, each boss only has 2 attack patterns, pretty much. So, once you get them down, bosses are easy. Or once you have a big sword, most bosses are easy. It's actually only in the desert dungeon that I have trouble finding the bosses using my cheeky fucking strategy of just spin to win. Because the desert dungeon, it just moves around so fucking much. Ah, fuck. Ow. You piece of shit. That was a mimic, as you could probably tell. Mimics, they're just annoying. So, yeah. Be careful of mimics, but also, remember those minions I talked about? There's also a mimic minion. You need to kill 10 of each different chest, as in bronze or whatever it's called, iron and gold. Those 3 chests. You have to kill 10 of each mimic type of that type, and you'll then get a special egg. You then need to make it out of the dungeon with that egg, and then you'll need to wait a couple of days because the egg needs to hatch first, and then you have a mimic patch. I don't have the mimic pet yet, but on the wiki it said that the mimic pet gives you extra storage. So, oh boy. Watch out for this red dude. He is fucking tough. Oh. He hit me a lot, even when I didn't even think he could hit me. He still managed to hit me somehow. So be very careful of him. Let's see. Do not get rid of these empowering crystals. You'll need them to enchant your stuff. Let's see. What's in here? Damn it. It's more curse stuff. There's different kinds of curse. One even removes these curses from one item. So yeah, they're pretty good. I can't even sell anything yet because I don't have them. Ah, damn it. Is there a way to move shit? No? I guess I'll just have to... Ooh, excuse me. I guess I'll just have to do that. Speak of that, good. Ah, here. And this gives a little bit of storage, but you should always read these books. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Unoke, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater. And they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside. Just for some gold, some fame. But not I. No. It's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the... What? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and why. Yeah, some of those books you can find actually have some nice tips in them. I also can't do much with that one. Ah, damn it! I just need to continue. Oh boy, I'm at low health. Oh, and always destroy the skeletons you see around. They always bring nice goodies. Now, if only there was a fucking way to drop some shit. I would really love to drop some shit for that club. It's worth like 550, I think. And here's where I use the healing fountain thing again. Boom. Yeah, I can't heal more with it. It's completely empty of healing power. And now we're on the third floor and we get this thing. This is one of the strange devices that creature dropped when he fled. It was rich actually, almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it the mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder though, where did the treasures drop inside go? And am I getting the best deal here? No, you're not. You can get way more money for it. But now we can put stuff from our inventory into that mirror slot and it'll sell it. So yeah. But I will have to go back to the city now instead of continuing on because my inventory is full. There's not much I can do. And I'm also extremely tired, so I really want to go back to sleep right now. Oh boy, I'm tired. Oh, looks like there's some new shit we can look at here. Yeah, a Lee retailer. The only thing he's good for is when you have enough money to buy shit from him. He's very fucking expensive. You don't feel like going into the dungeon to gather yourself, and you really just need like 1 or 2 items to finish making something. That's what he's good for. That's all he's good for. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Ooh, and put these empowering crystals in there too. Good. The rest I can pretty much sell. So it's not too much, but hey, it's at least something. And the book I think is worth like 440, so hey, it's something. Okay. I mean, you could create that, but no. I can't even create this thing, damn it. Can I create the bow? No. Can't create that. Can't create that. And can't create that. So I can't make anything with it. By him. Oh well. So yeah, that has been Random Wednesday videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you hit that like button down below and leave a comment. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and click the little bell to notify when I upload a new video. I am so fucking tired right now, I can't even open my eyes currently. So yeah. Oh boy, I'm really fucking tired and it's so fucking hot. So there's not much I have to say except for bye! I want my keys go.